Hi everyone. So today I wanted to ask Gora a question. We've had so many comments and conversations online and some arguments as well about what chi is, like good chi and bad chi. A lot of people say that chi. Well, let me just ask you, what is chi?
Tell me first, what do you think chi is?
Okay.
I heard a lot of Westerns say that, oh, this is cheese, that is cheese. And then what?
Cheese?
Yeah, I love cheese more than cheese.
Okay, so what I've heard most people say, and it's a bit ambiguous, so it's not really clear, but they say that chi is like a universal energy, and you can have good chi and bad chi, and that chi, like, yeah, I don't know, it's like an energy that flows, energy of life, I think they call it, but yeah, most people don't actually explain it that clearly either, to be honest.
Yeah. But for example, like the comment that we have this morning, she also said that it's not good to be in the forest. The truth is, if you're going to say that chi is the power of the universe, it means everywhere in the world will have chi,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
If it made for universe, it have to have everywhere. Am I correct?
Sure.
Right? So
Life is everywhere, right? Yeah.
yes, because you have to know that in the air is also have life. You just don't see it, but it have, right?
Sure.
For example, like bacteria, everything is also alive. So it means nearly
So you're saying that chi is germs?
no, because you guys just say that
Yeah.
it's about the power of universe,
Yeah.
right? So it means the power of life. Then every single air that you breathe in and out, it's also chi.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. No. Not really.
All right. Now, you can see that a lot of Chinese, a lot of YouTube that they make, for example, like a guy that can, that people can hit them and doesn't
Oh,
have
I
anything.
I saw one video with a monk with a power drill against his neck. Are you saying that's chi?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
it
can
is.
you explain?
Okay. When you learn how to use the elements, like 1,000 years ago, for example, like in Thailand, when we say that magic, for example, like people walk on the water, the truth is they just make the earth up so you can put your feet on the earth, not the water.
See, okay, now I want you to explain this a little bit because to them, because for me, I've had this conversation with Orb before, but when she says you just put the earth up, it sounds like somebody's digging and putting a shovel of earth.
No.
Can you explain to them what you mean?
Okay, for example, like the guy that he can drill everything, right? Because in our body is also 4 elements, right? The truth is they learn how to control the element in your body.
Okay.
Okay. The truth, when you say, for example, like people say that diamond is so strong, but at the same time fragile,
Fragile, yep.
right? How? If you say fragile, it means easy to break. But also you say that it's the most strongest.
Yeah.
How?
Well, I don't know. I think you can. It's so strong that you can only cut a diamond with a diamond. They say, right? But at the same time, if you drop a diamond, then it can break or be damaged as well.
Exactly.
So it depends on how you you hit it, I guess, or how.
How the diamond work?
How does a diamond work?
Yeah, how you make diamonds?
Pressure.
Carbon,
Right? Yeah, like a piece of coal
if
over
you die
millions of years.
and
or
I
something.
use your bones, I can make diamond. Am I correct?
Yeah, they actually have that service online now.
So what happened is you just control your body, element in your body,
Yeah.
and at the surface, only a small amount that you say that you can drill in.
Yeah.
You just put diamond in there. No one can drill.
Okay. So let me first of all put a disclaimer in this video. Do not try this at home.
Yeah.
Do not do
No.
anything stupid or silly like that.
Shaolin
But-
or a monk in
yeah.
China would take 30 or 40 years to learn how to do this. For example, like the guy that I take you to go and see him, that he can use your electric in your
Yeah.
body, right? The truth is, everyone cannot explain, even in science cannot explain how he use his finger. You see it.
Yeah.
You prove it. He only use finger and touch your body. What do you feel at that time?
Okay, so this is a different story.
No, same thing. It's a chi.
It's chi. It all comes down to chi energy. So there's another guy that we've gone and visited here in Thailand, and
He's from China.
he's from China. He's like a chiropractor, but a chiropractor is with bones, whereas this guy is with your nerves. And so what he does is simply just by touching you, like he'll touch you on two different places, say for example shoulder and elbow, and then you'll feel electricity go from the one finger, or the place from one finger, down your arm to the other part of your arm, to the point where, and it's real because your arm actually does convulsions as if you've got electricity coming through
your arm move in the way that you don't want them to move.
Exactly, it's like putting a battery against you.
He can control your body. You can't even fight that.
Yeah.
Because he used electric in your body, because you never train how to use electric in your body. This guy do.
Yeah.
So he learned, it's everything human can learn. The problem is we don't learn, and then we come to the point where she is.
Yeah.
She is.
So what is qi?
When you have elements and two elements come together, at that moment in time that the elements come together, we call qi.
Okay. So say for example,
you can use other word. If you don't want to use this word, you can say connecting, or
So say for example you have earth and earth. When earth and earth
hit each other, what happened?
Well, they create like a kinetic energy, like a force, or and sound and pressure and all these different things when they hit each other, right? So you're saying that force, that kind of new energy that is created, the literal force, right? The sound, everything from two objects hitting, that's qi energy.
Yes.
So and you were saying as well before, like when water hits an object, water by itself is just water, but when it hits something else, it creates that pressure, it creates that new energy.
Yes.
So that new energy that's created is qi.
Yes.
Okay, then how can you explain qi in a person's house? Because people online, they always talk about feng shui and qi energy in the house. So then how does it apply to feng shui in the house then?
For example, like if you have earth and earth hit each other, it's destroy each other. Am I correct?
Yeah.
But if you have wind and wind, if it same temperature, will be breeze.
A breeze.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you have a wind that different temperature, what happened?
Wind at different temperatures? They can't mix, right?
Exactly, they can't mix. So when that had happened, it make everyone in the house sick.
So if you have, I actually have, that's one thing that you learn in Europe, is if you go in, you get sick a lot during the winter.
Yes.
Not because of the cold, but because you go from
get
hot
out,
to cold, hot to cold,
exactly.
hot to cold.
That's why you get sick. So what happened is, in the past, you have to know this, in the past we don't have electric. The only way for them to be comfy at home is to control the element.
Yeah.
So they have to control the element in a way that is not make storm in the house.
So it doesn't make that, create that sickness that you would get.
Yes.
So,
and also, because in the past, you have to know that in the past, the only thing that you concern is about your health. We don't have money, we don't have anything.
Yeah.
So if we want anything, we create and we trade.
Health and comfort.
Yes.
Basically.
So what happened is the way that they do, they just try to make the word qi. It means it's gonna circulate properly and make a good environment for a human to stay. After they stay and they be good, they're gonna have good brain, good body, and then they can fight.
Fight.
Yeah, in the past you have to go fight, right?
Fight,
and you have to go work, right?
Yeah.
If you have a strong body, then you can do anything.
So you're saying that back then the reason why they started talking about qi and energy and that kind of thing is it's to create the elements so that the natural elements, your natural surrounding, wouldn't be bad for each other. So it would be in a beneficial way for your life.
Because if you have any element that is fighting each other, it's gonna make you have a lot of problem. If you're sick all the time, you're gonna have problem anyway. So
it's creating harmony. So so that's where they do use the word harmony from. But the problem is that they say harmony, but they don't actually understand it.
Exactly.
So this is the way that you are harmonizing. You're making sure that two different temperatures don't mix or hit each other. You're creating a flow.
So that's why when a lot of time that we put our furniture, we have to see actually it's about us as well, because we're not comfy. For you can see some table or some chair that you put it someplace, you always hit them. You don't know why, but you always hit them.
Because it's like your natural walking space.
So that's why when you see this for the house, you have to see behavior of human. You have to know that person for real. You have to learn them for real to be able to fix everything for them. And I have to say that a lot of people misunderstanding something like this. The knowledge, it exists before Chinese word exist. So technically, we just use the word Feng Shui because we just know them. And the word Feng Shui is mean wind and water. So
basically it means a knowledge of nature.
Yeah,
right?
It's a knowledge of nature. But Chinese just spread it everywhere. So everyone thought that Chinese is the one who
that everybody
exactly.
knows. Right?
Yeah. It's like that. So the truth is not.
It's like Band-Aid. Everybody knows the brand Band-Aid, but it's actually not called a Band-Aid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a common term to call Feng Shui. But so that's all about Qi energy. Qi energy is about the elements colliding, how to understand how they interact with each other, how to understand human behavior as well, so you don't bump into things. I have to say that
if you're gonna want someone to do anything to you or change your life, you have to make sure that they understand for real that knowledge, and they be able to fix your life for real as well. I've been teaching for my whole the past. I've been teaching more than 30 years. So for me, I feel like if you cannot explain to your students or even your client what's happened in your house or how their personality is or anything like that, I don't think that it's worth for you to pay the money. That's how I'm thinking.
Cool. I think that's enough about Qi. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time.